Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of Nyxborough D&D. Um, Tonight we have a guest player coming in just because of the hospital and things like that. Um, we are going to be hopping into tonight's session here shortly, but first we're going to get through some quick announcements. Next week, on August 31st, is we are doing a special one-shot crossover event for all of our lovely Precinct 2 and Precinct 9 players. This will be the engagement of Jorra and Adelaide. So we are going to be doing that, getting our fancy attire on, and having a bit of a longer session to allow everybody to experience that fun night on the town. Um, our next session for Precinct 2 will be September 1st. So we're getting a bit of a back-to-back week. So we're getting a lot of Nyxborough content all back-to-back. And then our next Precinct 9 will be scheduled for the 7th. So that's going to be 3 Sundays of sessions. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited. Like I've said, this is a live show series. So please feel free to message in the chat or other things like that. We might say hi, just depending on the moment. I'll try to make sure to read them all and appropriately talk to them or whatnot. I might message back in the chat, etc. If you like the content, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and interact with the video. It does help a lot with the algorithm, with wanting to see more content. As there is a chance down the line that we might start doing some more video content and things like that. And I don't think there is anything else. So I will hop in and see the chaos that has unfolded. All right. Man, I waited right for them to leave to unmute you guys' volume.
It's okay.
Good
We
idea.
forced Nav to go get water.
Good.
They needed to be hydrated.
Yeah, hydrate, don't dehydrate, baby. Sick. Before we hop into tonight's session, we need a recap of where we left off. So, who's on recap?
Dan.
I'm doing it.
Hell yeah.
So our session started yesterday with both Nigel and Siren about to confront Takashi when Takashi basically initiates combat with a lot of us, summoning a whole bunch of shadow mastiffs and weird shadow fairies as he poofs away and then appears in Jasper's cell, exchanges some choice words with him, and then disarms him permanently. Just disarms, does not unalive. Because yes, using the whole YouTube guidelines thingamajigger. We end up engaging in this combat and are royally getting thrashed, right proper like. Nigel nearly goes down. Kragnar has some awesome moments trying to swing a table through a spectral fairy with about or I think it was a hound. Point is, he was trying to kill shadows with solid non-magical objects, not working. So he furiously, while raging, starts to put the table together. Then eventually, kind of fast forwarding to things, we kill the shadow mastiffs as Takashi makes his getaway, and those of us who are ill hop into the paddy wagon to get taken off to the doctors. because we are desperately poorly. That's very, very broad strokes, but if there's anything I missed, anyone feel free to chime in.
Yeah. Yeah, does anybody else want to add anything? I have a couple of things, but otherwise.
You're good, bestie. Go.
The other thing is that you do know that precincts 2, 4, 6, and 9 were all
Yes.
attacked, as well as the embassies at Arendor's Haven and Zentara were also targeted. It also seems like the Iron Spike Hold and the local one that is in the Glum Quarters, wherever the where is it?
Wraith Shackle Keep.
Wraith Shackle Keep. Thank you.
Got you.
Also were damaged in the attack, which led to a couple of inmates still being unaccounted for and at large. So yeah, awesome. So coming back into the session, there are multiple ambulances that have shown up, kind of grabbing pairs of you to take you guys to the hospital. As you're heading that direction, you can hear the sound of the siren overhead as the city is eerily quiet at the moment, as if in shock from the events of the morning. Rowan and Livy are in one ambulance, and we'll say Kragnar, Siren, and Nigel are in another. As you are making your way to the hospital, this one is in the Luminar district, as even though there is a hospital in the Glum Quarters, they don't have a good way to deal with the shade fatigue. But the people in the Luminar district can, and luckily you're government workers. Your healthcare is good. So as we kind of follow the two ambulances on the way, we will zoom in on Nigel and Kragnar in the back of one of the ambulances. If you guys wanted to have any chats at the moment.
So yeah, quick question.
Mhm.
When everything happened with Takashi and Kragnar, was Nigel able to be in earshot of anything said to him in regards to that Takashi?
Not Takashi. He had already left by the time you had shown up.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that was the biggest question I had.
Yeah.
Um,
But I mean, if you want, I mean, and this will come down to Kragnar, how you want to play this off. How's Kragnar feeling after what Takashi said about Uncle Ben?
A lot of mixed emotions right now. Angry, anxious, a little bit. Those are the main two right now. I mean, also with the news of everything that's going around in the city, it's definitely a lot on the mind, I would say.
Do you? I guess my question here is: do you? We could allow Nigel. Do you want to make a insight check, and then Kragnar will have you roll like deception with disadvantage? I mean, do you think you're trying to hide it, or do you think it's just
I
kind of?
I
on
feel
your
like I'd be
face?
hiding it poorly.
Yeah. Give me a deception with disadvantage then.
Okay.
okay. That's a natural 20 for
I got a 14, so
So yeah, so I think, like you said, you're not hiding it well. Nigel, you can definitely read that they're Kragnar is shaken by something more than the news.
I think especially with that nat 20, and he's still cranked on his mental stimulant anyway. He's like, Craig, you all right, mate?
uh,
I can tell by the way you're looking. It's clearly not just the precincts all being attacked. There's something else happening there.
uh, kinda. It's a bit complicated.
Well, have you got time? You think it's confidential? Or do you mind spilling the marbles right now?
I don't mind. I mean, it's not like we're on the clock right now, so sure. Um, so, the suspect that had injured Jasper, and everything that, well, I definitely recognized him from he was a resident at the same place that I'm staying, and he said something to me in the holding cell, or the interrogation cell.
I see. Whole interrogation. Did you know he was always involved with what he's this high
I
crime and everything?
honestly, I barely knew him. The most I could tell you that I know about him is that he was some sort of diplomat for like these. He lived in like a city that was like in the sky, I guess. And well, he was staying in like the local area for some reason. I mean, he did seem a bit sketchy. I won't lie to you. Also, I followed him around actually this morning, and I kind of lost track of him. So at one point, so I it's a bit iffy.
And the fact that he knew your uncle, do you think maybe he lived in the same place you're staying in because he always knew who you are and was keeping tabs on you in the force?
It's a possibility. It's hard to say, honestly.
Perhaps he was probing for vulnerabilities, and that's how he got in. And made this shite seem so bloody easy. We've got to track him down.
Yeah, we really need to. Honestly.
If you're doing poorly, mate, we can ask for a little bit of a cool me down when we get down to the hospital. Um Sorry, my mind's going a mile a minute. Maybe two or three. So forgive me if I'm not being the nicest.
You're fine, honestly. Like,
Just there has to be some kind of aim for them to have an in, and it seems like a likely way.
yeah. His, I guess, cover story, it felt off, like him staying in the same area, so he could have used it as a way to get in. I really don't know.
I guess what a problem for a different minute it is. Hmm. Well, hey driver, how long are we to the hospital?
We're about 15 to 10 minutes out. I should be there shortly. I mean, nobody's in critical behavior, so we're not lights and sirens fully.
Right. I just feel like I'm collecting dust when I could be doing something important right now.
We're almost there, and you can do whatever you want.
Except jump out of the back of the ambulance.
What was that, Craig? I didn't quite hear you.
Oh, nothing.
I was like, you want to do what out of the back of the ambulance?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
You didn't take any crack on the head, did you? As he's inspecting his head for any signs of wounds,
Yeah,
not
make a
even
medicine
asking
check.
or anything.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Okay. And that is let me make sure I add my modifier. Medicine. That is a 23.
Nope. Not a new injury.
It's all internal.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the brain was previously damaged goods.
Sorry, mate. Again, hyperfocus and all that.
You're fine.
So, trying to repair the table in a rage was something he did in a normal sense. All right. Yeah, we'll give him the good old 1-2, and bish bash bosh, he'll be not right out once we get our hands on him.
I hope so.
And I think with that, we then pull away from this ambulance and move over to the other ambulance with Lavinia and Rowan.
I think Olivia's just gonna stare at Rowan and be like, "You were reckless, weren't you?"
Reckless lives, come on. I would never be reckless. As he's actively like a lot paler and is just like not looking at her really, just as like avoiding her gaze a little bit, looking like past her, not at her.
Ro, look at you. You're pale, lethargic. You rushed in without thinking, didn't you?
Yeah,
I know you well enough.
Yeah, you do, Moonshine. He was right next to Jasper. What did you want me to do? I couldn't let Jasper die on our watch.
No, you can't, but maybe think before you do. We've been over this. You keep getting yourself hurt. Better me than you, right? Did you take any hits? You look okay. I'm fine. Luckily, I was in a different room most of the time. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about you. You need to... We can't always... What if we weren't here to pick up the pieces? What if no one could get to you?
Come on, you know I would have got a way out somehow. It's gonna take a lot more than a kitsune to take me out.
She kind of leans
He does-
back.
He does hit hard, I'll say that much.
I can't lose you, okay? Can you just promise to be more careful?
He leans in a little bit to that. He's like, Lavinia, you won't lose me.
This is more than we've ever had to deal with.
Yeah, it's a lot. It feels like someone's moving all the chess pieces at once, and we can barely catch our breath, but we'll figure it out. We have to. But I'm not going anywhere.
We figure it out together.
Always.
Okay. She kind of sits up straighter, a little relief washing over her face. Did you say kitsune?
Yeah. He transformed. He kind of went, like, his eyes turned into slits. He had 9 tails.
9 tails.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't knocked unconscious. He had 9 tails. And he knew Kragnar.
That's interesting. Why would he
Yeah,
know
he said
Kragnar?
well, he made a threat. I was in the room. He said something about Uncle Ben, so I don't know. Kragnar's probably worried as hell about what's going on.
Well, I know we have the afternoon off, but as soon as you guys all get checked out and cleared, we can start following lead. Off the books, at least. It won't be useful if we do find anything, but it's a start.
Yeah. Maybe look into the kitsune a little bit. Look into so much.
Ugh, I hope Adelaide's okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'll send for her as soon as we get to the hospital. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah, that precinct got hit too. It's not a good sign. She'll be fine. She's a tough cookie.
I know she is, but what was it? Just a couple weeks ago, she got bombed.
Yep. It just seems that someone or something's gunning after her. You both just need to be safe.
Did I don't think I had the chance to tell you this. We
Tell me
went to
what?
see Ronan yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, we did. I had a few questions for him. It was an official interrogation.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that he broke up and tried to strangle ads.
He did what? I think Rowan's voice just goes like cold. He's just like, what?
I don't know how he did it, but he broke out of the chains and in seconds had his hands wrapped around her throat. Dory, she's okay. I got her out. I mean, she's not okay, but she'll live. But now, on top of this and the prison break, I'm worried for her.
Yeah,
What if he got out?
Okay, we'll look into that lead once we are finished at the hospital. Why the fuck did you two go alone?
It was official.
Official or not, you know how dangerous he is.
Well, yeah. Listen, we
Adelaide
handled it. I handled it.
Yeah, you handled it. Okay.
I'm fine.
No, I'm glad you're safe, but you could have died too. What if he got you?
He didn't.
Okay.
I'm
If
fine.
you want me to be safe, you've got to be safe. And same goes for Adelaide.
We just need another wine night. I would kill for another wine night.
Sweetheart, I don't think we're getting a wine night anytime soon.
Oh, she kind of leans her head back. Probably not.
I mean, unless Jax wants to do a little wine night at the precinct, though I don't think drinking on the clock is going to be looked fondly upon.
No, it won't.
No,
We'll just
never
have
is.
to save all the drinking for Adelaide's engagement party, whenever that is.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
That's definitely a word.
Mm. It's all right. Well, at least we get to meet the infamous Jorra Balem.
Yeah. See who he really is.
A little light hazing never hurt anyone.
You're gonna haze him.
I never said that, and I think Rowan's like he quirks up into a bit of a smirk. I'm saying, it'd be interesting to see what he's like, who he hangs around with, and who
No,
else is going to be at that
Hey, I
party.
wasn't down for it. I mean, it's two very big names announced as an engagement. There's going to be a lot of people. A lot.
Yep. Ugh.
It's a statement at this point more than a party.
Do you think ads will hate me if I rock up and he just gestures down at his probably rumpled clothing? I gotta wear a suit.
You have to wear a suit. She kind of takes his hand, she pats it a little bit. You have to wear a suit. I'm sorry.
The things I do for you two. Well, hopefully the watered down wine will be worth it.
We can sneak some of the good stuff in just for us. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, it will be. You think we're here yet? Are we? How long is this?
Yeah, I think.
First, impatience. Are we?
As you
Can I
impatiently say
leave now?
that, yeah, as you impatiently say that, you feel the vehicle starting to slow and brake as you all arrive at the hospital. As the doors open, um, uh, Felice, you are with your last week's session when you rolled a natural 20 on your medicine check. You are there waiting for the next set of people to show up. What do they see as the Precinct 9 crew steps out, waiting at the doors to the emergency room bay?
Well, they see a short little guy who is wearing a straw hat, white hair. He is dressed like he was just at work at his precinct, so that whole uniform. But it is singed, slow burnt. But he looks fine for the most part. And it looks like he's yelling at people to get more bandages, narcotics, disinfectant, telling people to rush some people off to one section of the hospital and other to another, like for head injuries, stitching, surgery, and he's just like wiping sweat off his forehead. And
Yeah,
that's
you're
basically what he's
conducting.
doing.
You're basically conducting the emergency room like it's a music hall. So you all see Felice orchestrating and everything like that. If you wouldn't mind all describing yourselves as you walk up and your potential injuries as well, as you run into our lovely Felice. We'll start with we'll just go Kragnar and then we'll just go down the line.
Oh. Okay. So Kragnar is a half orc. His uniform is probably quite a bit torn at this point, I would say, due to I forget how large of the laceration it was across the back. Due to the I think it was
up to
either
you,
the
up to you on how big you want that laceration to be.
oh fuck.
If you want, I can give you a guesstimate.
I'll take a guesstimate.
You'll take a guesstimate. It's a good 6 to 8 inches along your back.
Hey.
It was,
Okay.
It was a crit. Like it hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much the back of his uniform is just shredded at this point. His hair is probably a bit like it's not tied back at this point. It's probably just a like the hair tie is like gone at this point. Besides that, I would say he's probably his hand when he's walking over, his hand's fidgeting a little bit, like he's like holding onto his wrist, but his hands like he's like getting kind of impatient.
Yeah. Awesome. Livy. Lavinia.
Okay. You see a familiar-looking elven lady walk up with cerulean blue hair pulled back tight in a bun, though now some strands are circling her face. And she wears a dirty blouse, but not because of the fight, but because she was in a rush to get out of the house this morning, with slacks and her badge resting on her belt. And she looks fine. She didn't get hit at all, so she's probably the most fine person there at the moment.
Hey.
She wears her cape that she always wears, black lined with silver, precinct uniform type. She looks at you, she does double look, like, Felice, what are you doing here?
Yeah, he turns and he's just like, and then he's like, oh. But yeah.
Yeah, after your Nigel.
So you see a purple man pretty much covered in what looked to be almost like tribalistic runic tattoos. And like basically, especially in more places than you normally see him, which would usually be kind of like on his neck and parts of his face, but you're also starting to see him on his arms as he is completely just lacerated with open, clearly once weeping dog bite wounds that have just kind of like are dotted all over his upper body and lower body, like anywhere where a dog would have basically gotten a chance to sink their teeth in. He has these wounds, and you can see that he's basically packed them. He has some medical knowledge, so it's like not like doctor skill level of pack the wounds, but he's packed them to stem the bleeding as much as he can. His crown, he has like a crown of thorns that are inlaid with antlers, and you can't really tell where the thorns begin, the antlers end. In his long, like deep dark plumish like locks are just kind of like hanging over his face, where it's like he's trained to kind of not show weakness, but you can definitely tell he's struggling.
Awesome. And Rowan.
Yeah, there is a kind of wood elf standing 5'9", 5'10", roughly, like really short, unruly, curly hair, face smeared in a little bit of like blood, but he's still standing tall, but walking half a step slower than everyone else, is covered in like minimum jewelry, but like has 2 or 3 piercings and these bright green eyes that look wary and tired. And there's also like just like he doesn't look dirty, but he looks like he's been again dragged through like a bush backwards. If you look at his clothes, and you can't really tell if that's like from the fight and the injuries or if that's just his usual look. But yeah, like once like bright and like brown skinned, is like paled a little bit. Like he kind of looks ill. That's Rowan.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, you kind of see that in front of you as they are. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
You got it. You got it. Let's see. That is a 23.
Amazing. You quickly recognize these wounds as shade attack wounds. So you know that they can just be most of them can just go to like basic trauma. And they'll be able to get taken care of. They just need a little bit of rest and some certain elixirs to heal their loss to stats, basically, as some of their stats were stolen.
Okay. I think he usually has like a bright smile on his face, like a really big one, and turns into a grimace when he sees them. And he's about to rush over, but he's like in the middle of bandaging someone up. He's like, "Oh, all right, hold on." And then he finishes that, sends them on their way, and just like walks up. Is like, "Oh, hey, so shade attack. I'm guessing from the looks of you. Yeah, just go on that way, and should be fine." Oh, to answer your question, I'm just helping out since the precinct kind of ours just exploded. And
Should you also be a patient then?
oh no, I'm fine. He does a 360 turn.
You can roll an insight on that if you want.
Yeah, does he look fine?
Yeah.
That is a 23.
Yeah, I'd like to roll insight.
Anybody who wants to roll insight on this, Bailey's persuasion or deception, your choice.
I'll roll a deception. Yeah. Okay, 15.
Okay, your DC is 15.
Nope, I don't beat it.
Right.
I'm like, no,
17.
Hey, I think you're tired.
Finally.
Nigel peeps that if
I don't think
he's not doing fine.
I don't think you're at full health, if I remember correctly. But you're doing decent.
Bailey is missing 4. Yeah, he's good. Physically, he is okay for the most part, but you can tell emotionally it's a little strange. He is a little shaky.
He's been dealing with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you know if Adelaide was taken to the hospital? Is she okay? What happened?
Oh, yeah, she's fine. I took care of her. She also kind of exploded.
Oh my. She kind of puts her head in her hands.
Kind of exploded like...
All her body parts are intact, hopefully. Please, for the love of God.
There was like this guy with some tentacles coming out of his face, and I think he was some sort of maid, and he just a pop, and then boom, and yeah, that really hurt. But you know me, I am always prepared. Most of the time.
Okay. Is everyone else okay? Everyone's fine? Body parts intact all over?
Everyone's alive?
There were casualties, but our commander is also okay. Second in command used one of the diamonds, and he's all right now.
Which you guys recognize as Revivify.
Mm-hmm.
He might need a therapist, but okay. All right. Okay. It's a little burden taken off my shoulders.
Yep. She is all right. She's currently on her way home because we think that there's a potential that what's his face again?
Ronan.
Ronan might have maybe gotten out, and that
Yeah.
concern is So she's way to her estate. Or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the state's correct.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get you guys seen.
Yeah. Just
She
follow me.
ushers
Follow me.
her
Yeah.
party, her broken down party into beds.
Oh,
Yeah, as you all kind of fan out, there's a bunch of empty beds that you guys can all take up as needed, with healing IVs and other things like that. Rowan,
Yes.
and
Hello.
Livy make perception checks with advantage. Everyone else can make perception checks normally. Felice, you are discluded from this.
Awesome.
Oh god, that was shitty.
Oh, what the
Advantage.
fuck?
Two
Hell
sixes
yeah.
in a row? It's okay. You
24.
got this one, Rowan. I got 11. I'm too worried about Rowan.
Perfect.
This is so slow. Well, you guys all see what I got. I got a
Dirty
20.
20.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's go.
So Nigel and Rowan, you both see also in this kind of collective room is a fire genasi. He's wearing like a white, like kind of crumpled white dress shirt, black slacks, stuff like that. His shirt looks like it's a bit scorched. He's got a like healing potion drip going right now. There's a scar that kind of goes across his neck, as he's kind of sitting there. Rowan, you notice specifically that he has a black jacket that's like thrown over a chair that has the Montgomery crest on it. You do not recognize this person. Nigel, I would say that you see him and recognize him, and he does seem kind of out of place here just because of he looks like he had an explosion damage over maybe shade attack or other things like that. But he seems to be being patched up currently, as the rest of you all scatter in this room. So you all can talk to each other still, but you do see that.
Nigel taking in this fire genasi with his obvious neck scar and the burn singe. Above table question: Are
Mhm.
fire genasi known to be hazardous to their own clothing?
Not normally.
Gotcha.
For reference, it is combining these two images.
Alrighty. Why is everything so slow?
On the NPC art.
It's gonna be quicker for me to just. I'm just gonna check it on my phone because it's
Yeah, you're
way
good, you're
too
good, you're
slow
good.
on the computer right now.
Yeah, you're good.
So yeah, Nigel's just gonna flat out look at the guy. Like, I mean, considering the fact that he has an IV drip in him, he probably can't travel too much right now. So he's just gonna look at the guy. It's like, "Oi, mate, what happened to you?"
Kind of waves and just I was over at Precinct 2 when I got attacked. I got sent here though, just to try to not put a bunch of weight on one particular hospital, trying to spread us out.
All at Precinct 2? What's your name and rank, mate?
I'm not a officer there.
You're not? Then what were you doing over there?
Uh,
You the new guy? And Rowan like nods his head at the jacket.
you're Rowan. That's Lavinia. Great.
She looks, narrows
Yeah.
her eyes.
Um,
And you are?
Kale. Kael. I'm the sub for Deacon at the moment. Adelaide's driver.
Yeah, we know who Deacon is.
You do. Points at Nigel.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Yeah. All right, Ace. All right. I was just wondering because as you can tell, we weren't the only one. So I was a little bit curious if there was any other information you could glean on. Did you see any suspicious characters when everything all popped off?
I mean, outside of like, he kind of like stares at you for a second, like realizing like you guys are officers too, and then he kind of looks around to just double check. He's like, I mean, kind of gestures at his neck. Kitsune did this.
Another kid today.
Did you see how many tails?
Hang on.
7 or 8 ish.
Can tell.
Also, the reason I know you two, Deacon made sure to give me a heads up.
A heads up.
Did he give us a glowing review?
He did. He said
What did he say?
You can ask him here in a second. He's going to be down in a moment with some coffee.
Good, I've
Deacon's
seen
here
him.
at this hospital.
Yeah, Deacon and his wife. They just had their kid like an hour ago.
Yeah, why are they not at Adelaide's hospital, Avonmore Hospital?
This one.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's 'cause this
Everybody
was
shut
the
up.
more
Everybody shut up.
expensive one.
Everybody shut up. Just shut up for a minute. Just shut. Shh, 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 shh. So Kale, mate. Question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm losing the right proper way to say it. This Kitsune, what color was her fur? Male, female, something in between?
Female. She slit my throat, and then I saw her barely as she jumped over a building before I died, and then came back.
And you're doing great, mate. You're doing great. Shame about that. I haven't had the displeasure of dying, and I know you probably wouldn't recommend. Okay, so there's at least 2 Kitsune. So major
Also,
guess
why are
maybe
you
that's the entire
shushing your
gang.
friends?
Because they were talking about things that weren't pertinent to the direct matter of the case,
Hey,
and
buddy.
Nigel, we are off the clock
I'm-
right now for one. So any information you're gathering right now can't be used.
but I'm not always under the effect of this potion, and I want to get everything useful out of it while it's still effective. As I didn't describe this, but the black veins that are framing his face from the mental acuity potion that he took earlier today are still present, but they've kind of, I'm assuming it's probably been about a couple hours since we've been doing everything.
Yeah, give or take.
So you're probably starting to see them fade, and as they're fading, he's probably starting to ramble less, and it's like starting to actually listen less. But that's part of the reason why he's being so forceful. It's a side effect that he's not exactly thinking about what other people are thinking, or he's not really exactly being conscientious of other people right now.
Right. He just kind of looks at you and just goes, "You should probably take a seat before you fall over. You look like you're about to pass out."
All right.
We can do official questioning tomorrow, Nigel. You don't have to get all the answers right now.
All right.
Especially given everyone's state. Not gonna lie, most of us look like shit.
Most of you do look like shit, yeah.
Hey.
You see a couple of the doctors at this point, like slowly dragging like one of you to like trying to like get you to come to one of the beds so they can start treating you. I kind of imagine Kragnar is like already getting like wrapped at this point around the torso.
Bro would have been like, look at Kragnar first. He got real injured. That massive laceration on his back isn't good.
You all need to be looked at. Let's be real.
We're just getting dragged away.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, no, Amy. We're
So
like,
let's check on you.
Well, you guys are all in like one like room kind of a thing, so you just have like curtains. So it's not like you're like being pulled to like separate rooms. But like I'm just imagining this little like halfling like woman is just like grabbing like your like sleeve and is like just slowly like dragging you to the like you are in the hospital to get fixed. Come.
My brain went down the horror route at first.
No. As they all start working on you all. You all can take basically you guys will all get to take a long rest here, and you can reset all of your stats and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Yay.
I love that. Rowan feels great. Rowan immediately is like just like kind of like limbering up a little bit, like never again. Never again. That was gross.
Olivia's gonna kind of look at Rowan and be like, if I leave, can I trust that you'll stay here? Finish healing? I need to go home and talk to my grandfather.
Yeah, Scout's honor. As he kind of like mock salutes a little bit. You gonna be okay though?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the manor's not any less safe than the precinct is, right?
It's not what I'm asking.
I know that's not what you're asking. That's why I'm evading. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Liz, if you need me to go with you, I can. You don't need. I don't need to, but if you want, I'm there. It's up to you. Though I don't think
I would love for you to come, but you need to heal.
Healing schmealing.
No.
I'm fine. Kale, I'm fine, right? Look, I'm fine. Look, he agrees.
Why are you asking him?
He just gives you like a what? And I think like when that like happens, you hear like the doors open, as you see Deacon walk in, human male, kind of in his like late 30s, early 40s, brown hair. He's walking with like 2 things of coffee, as he's like walking over to Kale, and then he like sees you two, and he just
Hey,
you're here too?
Yes.
All right,
yes,
right.
sir.
Come on, what's that supposed to mean? Deacon. He goes over to hug him a little bit. It's like, we're fine. You're fine. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes.
Yes. Marianne had it was very long and tiring. She's resting at the moment, but our little baby girl is doing great. Um, uh,
Oh,
yes, her name is Athena Adelaide Rousseau.
no, you
Oh,
didn't.
damn.
Does Adelaide know?
I haven't been able to get into contact with her quite yet, as I recently heard about the news about her precinct being attacked, and now seeing
Oh,
you
you
all,
will.
I was catching up with Kale, um, trying to figure out what all had happened, as well as he needed a new car, so I was telling him how to get that sorted.
Right, yeah. We'll let you get back to it, but we'll come visit as soon as we can.
Of course, of course. And he goes and sits next to Kale, handing him the coffee and stuff, and they start kind of chatting about stuff. Um, but yeah, he uh, there's a little half tiefling, half human girl named Athena Adelaide Rousseau. That's Deacon's daughter.
So cute.
Oh,
Um,
baby.
Despite this being a very tragic morning, new life was brought into the world. Felice.
Yes.
Yeah, you are running around at the moment. I'm assuming kind of patching up everyone. With your medicine check earlier, I will say, I believe Nigel is in the worst state of everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, before the long rest.
Like in the hospital.
Yeah, like homie's hurting.
Okay.
As you based on that assumption, you can run over and start helping him if you guys want to have a little scene.
Uh, all right. Let me get a look at you. He's gonna grab some bandages, place them on the little side table, bedside table. That's what they're called, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just going to start cleaning those wounds. I think that he does have a few spell slots left. Yeah, because this guy looks so bad, he's gonna cast Cure Wounds
And I think
at second level.
Nigel again kind of still coming down from the effect of his earlier mutagen. He's just not even he's like, all right, so yeah, you're gonna have a look at me. Gotcha. He just starts like undressing like you would for the doctor anyway, unprompted. And it's just like, all right, so yeah, I think this is broken. This is a bit shifted. This is I think I got all the blood out, and I think I cleaned the wound properly, but um get in here right no right here. Um
Up here.
what? What?
Sorry. He's going to be like, all right, hold on. Let me make this easier. And he's gonna just like take out a bag, his magical bag of dirt, and just start rubbing it over him. Let's see.
You heal for 35 as he rubs some dirt on it.
Bloody hell, you having a laugh? How oh. My shoulder's back to feeling normal. Is that
Yep.
making
Oh no. I made this myself. It's kind of my specialty.
Nigel is definitely going to. He's literally going to pick some out of a wound and just. I'm gonna try and make an Arcana check on this dirt.
Yeah.
That is now mixed with my blood. So would that be with disadvantage then?
No, I'd just say it's a flat. I'd say it's a flat Arcana. Because the other
Okay.
thing too is this is healing magic, so it is starting to scar the wounds, um, where you were attacked and stuff like that. As with healing in this world, using healing magic does. It speeds up the process and scars them over. Um, with an 18, there's some potent healing in this dirt for some reason or another, like the equivalent of holy water, but holy dirt.
Bloody hell! How did you make this, mate? Can you give me? Can you share the recipe? Is it proprietary?
Oh, it actually takes me a while. I don't know if you can. Are you like one with nature?
No, more kind of more of a monster slayer scholar kind of a thing, chemist, alchemist, that kind of thing.
Okay. Well,
You said
I
you
kind of,
said
it's quite tedious. I have to like take scoops of it from the ground, boil it, and then place it on this like a stone. Like it has to be like a full moon, and I have to like pray for a while. I haven't timed it, but it's for like a long while, and then it starts to sizzle. That's why it has that whitish tint to it, I believe.
Wonder if I can
Picked it up from
replicate it
Prague.
with a frog.
Yeah.
You think I could replicate it with a bit of moonstone and frog gallbladder? Just boil them on a calcinator and the like.
Um. Hmm. He looks a little horrified.
Yeah, you do you
Um.
want to roll a nature check for that? Or do you just
Yeah.
want to role play it? I will allow either in this moment because I think it's funny.
Yeah. I don't know. A frog's. Oh, that sounds a bit extreme. I don't know if that would
Oh,
work.
well,
I think you're on the
back when
right
I was
track with the moonstone.
I thought you said something with a frog had to be involved, so I was just trying to see if I can get some kind of substitute ingredient with it.
No, I
Like,
asked. No, a frog told me.
oh, a frog told you. I might have to ask the moms about something. I know, because then they're gonna want something in return, and what's
It
something
was
to
years
offset.
ago.
I don't know. It's just I'd like something to kind of offset the blood magic, um, and some
What
healing that
magic?
could do me. You know, well, I went to the before I became a cop. I went to the Blood Hunters Academy, so profane rites and all that and all that lot. Um, I'm not a
He's nodding
classically
like
trained
understand.
doctor like you are. I'm not a classically trained doctor like you are. I'm more trained, like I said, to kill things and whatnot, and make changes to my body that probably normal people shouldn't attempt, but maybe a little bit of healing could be good for it being on the field.
So you don't have a medic on your team?
Uh, kind of. I mean, if Siren was around here, it's kind of what we use when we're in a bit of a pinch. But yeah, other than that, I kind of just learned how to set my own bones and stem the flow of my own bleeding. That I actually have a mutagen for that. It makes the blood clot up real fast, so you don't exsanguinate in the middle of taking down a behemoth or something, or a shade beast.
Hey,
You know.
you know what? I forgot to write your name down for the record. Could you just give it to me real
Yeah.
quick?
Nigel Nelbrook of Precinct 9, former resident of the Gloam Quarter, graduate of the Blood Hunters, muted indigent division, first class. Yeah. Anything else you need specifically there?
Well, I think that's fine. I think what's it called? The events of what it transpired for you to get here, kind of sort of thing.
Yeah,
But I'm sure there's like
so
a yeah.
yeah, coordinated attacks, Precinct 9, suspect evaded arrest after murdering a perp, murdering another perp, maiming another, and that's essentially summoned some shadow masters and other shade beasts, and that's about. You have the right of pretty much the aftermath of all that.
Mm. Yeah, I'd say that we were quite lucky then. I'm so sorry about that.
I got caught with our pants down, but you just won't let it happen again, right?
Yeah. Mm. He's currently bandaging up his any wound that he couldn't cover with the dirt.
Yeah.
So with the aftercare of all this do I need to shower with a special kind of soap, or
I
when
think
should I
I think when
change the
asking
dressing or anything?
that we're gonna pull away from that conversation of so what kind of showering aftercare do I need to make sure this is
With
good?
magic dirt.
Yeah, with magic dirt.
Dirt.
Uh
Good dirt.
as Livy, you step out at this point, probably walking out of the hospital itself, to do your sending to Adelaide.
Yeah, she'd go where there's less noise, definitely. She's gonna pull her issued sending stone out of her pocket and whisper Adelaide's name. Like, Ads, are you there?
Yes, Livy, I'm here. Are you guys okay? I heard there was an attack.
I'm fine. Rowan's getting treated, and so is everyone else. We're at the hospital. Are you okay? We heard you were attacked and got blown up again.
Yes, I was. Felice brought me back up. It's fine.
Yeah, I got the rundown from Felice, Deacon, and your new guy, Kale. They're all
Deacon's
here.
there.
Deacon's
that's
here,
good.
yes.
That's good. Everyone's
But
safe.
I still needed to make sure myself.
Yeah, I'm happy you called. I've been meaning to. It's just been.
I know.
Rowan's okay?
He'll be fine. It was a challenge getting him here in the first place, but he's fine.
That's good. You focus on yourselves.
But if your new guard is here and so is Deacon, who's watching you? Who's protecting you? I know you don't need protection, but still. You kind of do.
Well-
You got blown up twice in the past couple weeks.
Yes. The High Magister is here. The council has invested in my safety.
The High Mat? What? That's
Yes.
excessive?
I thought so too. They're entirely warding the estate right now. There's a number of guards. I'd say I'm definitely the safest out of all of us right now.
Probably. It probably needs to be that way after the prison break. Any
Yes.
update on that? You hear anything
No.
else?
I just know they're still doing an accounting. I haven't heard if he's free or not.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know if I hear anything first, but you let me know if you do, please.
Yes.
Okay.
And the attacks, the warding, the anti-teleportation.
It all
could
failed.
affect. It was dismantled.
Dismantled.
I believe someone got the plans.
Our captain says it sounds like an inside job, so just be careful who you trust and who you speak to.
Yes. It's something to do with this astral drift, I know it. Most of the attackers had it. Their bodies were destroyed after I spoke to...
You gonna finish your train of thought there?
Perhaps not over a sending stone. But I think you
Okay.
probably know where I'm going with that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's an in-person conversation, as much of everything else. I don't know when we'll get the chance, but
Be careful, Lavinia. I don't know if they're going to target more places that should have been warded.
I'll keep my head on a swivel. I'm
If you and
heading
Ro
home
come
here
by.
soon.
Home?
Yes, home. Another in-person conversation.
Be careful.
I'll be careful. It's no less safe than anywhere else in the city.
I'm not so sure about that.
I'll let you know if anything happens. You know I always do.
And if you and Ro want to come, say, I'm sure the High Magister will let you through. Well, you might have to have that talk with her, but...
I would hope so. But then again, I would understand not trusting anyone. We'll see if we can. But if not, just get some rest.
You too. Give Ro a hug for me.
I will. And maybe a slap? I'll say it's
Yes,
from you.
please.
But it's really from me. Because
Was he hurt because of a choice of his?
he was reckless, as always. You know him.
Okay, yes. A hug and a slap.
Okay, from both of us. That's 2.
Yes. Yes.
I'll send for you later.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
She will put the stone back in her pocket, take a few deep breaths just to kind of center herself, and before she goes back in.
Yeah. And you make your way back on in. As I think with that we'll kind of shift the time forward a little bit. An hour or two goes by, everybody gets their long rest, heals, everything like that. Um, so you guys are now all better back up to full health, fully healed, ready to go. But the rest of the afternoon is yours.
Okay. If you are sure you're feeling better, then would you mind accompanying me home, Rowan?
Not at all. I'm there.
Just so I have a reason to leave. If anything.
Yeah, I got you. I mean,
Okay.
let's see if I get past the front door this time.
Yeah. All right. I'll make sure you get past the front door.
Aw, thanks, Lips.
Of course. I will
So do we want
let.
Nigel and Kragnar going one way, and then Rowan and Libby going another?
I like that idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. That works.
She,
Perfect. Okay.
Livy, will go up to Nigel and Kragnar, kind of peeking around their curtains, be like, I'm heading home for the afternoon. There's family business to talk about, but I will see you all in the morning, as long as you're all feeling okay and ready to work again.
Sounds good.
Aye, aye.
Or Nigel, I guess I'll see you at home. If I'm not forced to stay at my estate, which I hope I'm not.
Right, I hope you're not either. If you are, I guess you'll be missed.
Thanks. Just heal up, okay? You took the brunt of everything.
I'm just doing my duty, that's all. But cheers, mate. You're a doll.
I know. She kind of smiles.
Yeah, as you pick yourselves up and head out, Kale, Deacon at some point left and went back up to be with his wife and their baby girl. Kale kind of hits you guys with a little salute as he's kind of grabbing his things and heading out as well.
She'll give him a nod of acknowledgement before leaving. Nothing.
Rowan will salute back. Just a little mock salute, little smirk,
Yeah.
grin energy.
Yeah. Roll insight check.
Oh God.
Who?
Rowan.
Okay.
Libby, you
I
can
have
roll it
asked.
too because you did the little thing.
Okay.
26.
Oh, I got an 8.
And this is so perfect. Rowan, he thought that was hella cute. Livy, nothing.
Nothing. It's
Nothing. You know, people know.
there's a soft wink there towards you, Rowan.
He does that thing like, you know, when you how do I describe this? You know when you do something cute and the other party's clocked it as cute and you're kind of like your mouth makes a little twitch as like you're impressed with yourself? That's what Rowan's face does as he continues walking.
boosting his ego.
Amazing. As he kind of throws his jacket back over his shoulders. We'll start with Nigel and Kragnar heading to check on Uncle Ben, and then we'll shift back over to Livy and Rowan. So, as Nigel, you and Kragnar head out of the hospital and start making your way on over, you guys, after a little bit of traveling, you're able to get to the apartment. If I could have you both make perception checks as you approach.
That's an 8.
I got a 6.
Hell yeah! So you guys walk on up. You guys just walk
an
on.
11. It's an 11.
Okay. As you walk on up to the apartment, the lights are off. Nothing out of the ordinary. Cragnar, you're able to open the door easy enough. You slide your key and open it. It is eerily quiet as you enter this house. A house that's commonly filled with noise of Ben working on random soups or cutting vegetables or doing this and that. He's very ADHD coded in the sense of he's always moving, and it is seemingly dead quiet as you all enter, almost like you're breaking some spell of silence. Yeah.
Oh, mate, does it always feel this eerie in here?
No, something is not right here. It's usually a lot more lively.
All right. You want to take point and I'll watch you 6 just in case? Make sure everything's
Yeah.
all right. Bish bash bosh.
Yeah,
All
that
that.
works.
Awesome. So, Cragnar, you're taking the lead. Nigel, you are watching his 6 as you all start to sweep the house. Cragnar, where do you go? What's your plan of attack? You could go upstairs to Uncle Ben's room. You could check the kitchen. You could check the backyard where some of the garden is.
I kind of want to check the kitchen first, because that would be like his main point that like Uncle Ben would mainly be around. If he ain't out working, he'd be in the kitchen.
Yeah. You kind of look into the kitchen, and nothing there. The kitchen's pristine, which I think is also a bit unnerving. Like someone came through and cleaned everything up. There's no dishes in the sink. There's no cutting board out. There's no pots cluttered to one side. It looks like a perfectly clean kitchen.
I kind of want to check the trash.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
You check the trash. Somebody took it out.
I just wanted to be sure, because, like... Yeah.
I think remembering... Oh, go ahead, Cragnar. I'm gonna let you...
No, you go first, because I'm trying to figure out my thought.
I have so here's 2 things that Nigel wants to do. The first thing, he remembers when we found Kitsune fur at one of the past crime situations. And I think whenever he did his weird litmus test thing, basically what he wants to do is twofold. One, he's going to do a general detect magic of Cragnar and Uncle Ben's apartment, but he's also specifically looking to see if the area kind of tests positive for kitsune activity. And the way that I like to flavor this in like a fun way is kind of like the litmus test paper that he used for the previous magic. This version's like a powder that he basically blows into the air, and it'll change colors. Like it's like a white powder. If there's just magic period, it changes to any color, and then specifically whatever colors can be for things he'd be looking to expect to see.
So is this part of the like detect magic thing, or
this is just detect magic. It's just a fun flavor for detect magic to see basically what he can kind of see or glean.
Right. Okay. You do that. Um, you. It's odd. You don't really get a like it's null.
Mm.
There's no you don't get anything, you don't sense anything. You do get a little bit of something coming from upstairs. Um but that's about it.
Gotcha.
And it's not
Gotcha.
necessarily kitsune activity that you're getting.
And I meant to say, I said detect magic. I meant to say arcana. I don't have detect magic, the spell.
Right.
But yeah, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Um,
You get a little bit of something up the stairs, but that's about it.
Gotcha. Hey Craig, you and your uncle, you ever mess about with any type of anything magical related at all? I mean, other than our sending stones, I should say.
He says, holding the giant magical sword on his back.
Oh, and the and that, of course.
Oh, uh, y- yeah, actually, the there was a part of my sword, that I found upstairs.
Oh, all right. So, I guess that tracks. We can check things out a bit. If you need me to, I can sweep up me testing powder if you'd like. Don't want people
Yeah,
thinking
sure.
that you don't keep house night all nice like.
Yeah, that would be nice, just to be safe.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do it on the way out. Oh.
Sounds good.
And then he just returns to watching Ragnar sick.
Okay. Yeah, so there's something going on upstairs, but that's all you get.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to check upstairs just to see if I can see if Takashi with I just want to check his room again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I don't even
go upstairs,
can I do it?
creaking on the steps with each one. As you get up the stairs, you approach where Takashi's room is. Um, you open the door, and on the bed is Uncle Ben. He looks like he's sleeping, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush over there.
Yeah, you rush over. He doesn't wake up.
Oh, can I check for his pulse?
Sure, roll
Nigel's
medicine.
gonna make him. Yeah, I was gonna say Nigel's gonna make a medicine check himself.
Yeah, both of you can make
On
medicine
Uncle
checks.
Ben.
That's fine.
All right.
What is my dice today?
Man, he's
No,
dead.
no problem. I got a
No.
I got a 21. I got a 21 on my end. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, Kragnar, the worst case scenario flashes through your mind. Nigel, he's sleeping, but he is under something way powerful than just like he's passed out. There is something else going on here. As you approach, you do see like his chest slowly going up and down, but it's very slow. Kragnar, you struggle to find that pulse in a moment. go from there.
Craig, is Craig crashing out right now?
I would say yeah.
Nigel immediately does the wake up smack, both forward hand, backhand. Craig, I'll need you with me. I need you with me. He's alive. He's alive. Yeah. You stay with him. Uh, go ahead and just check. You can see him breathing in and out. Let's go ahead and call a professional ASAP. I'll go ahead and make the call. You just make sure you stay with him. Don't try to move him. Don't just leave him be. And I'll go ahead and call for help.
Thanks.
And I think with that, yeah, Nigel whips out the sending stone, and I think he'd call the essentially he probably called the hotline to get some type of medical, like particularly the hospital.
You
is
call the
first
equivalent
thought,
of
yeah.
911.
Yeah.
You get a yep. You need a ambulance. Yeah, we could be there in a second. Yeah, we're en route. And you after you guys have a moment until the ambulance shows up.
All right, Craig. Go ahead and talk to me. Go ahead and get whatever on your mind. Go ahead and get out. Probably for the best.
I thought he was dead. Oh, God. I thought Takashi got to him.
No, whichever gods are watching over him right now, they're doing a right proper job. And the ambulance is going to be around the corner quickly.
Roll the religion check, dear
Okay.
Nigel.
Oh, okay.
How far is a 14 going to get him?
14's gonna get you a name for a god, which is Umbrus, who is the god of the veil, which is basically one of the gods of death. But they are a lot softer in regards to death. They are the quiet sleep to bring you into the void vibe.
All right, Craig.
Actually, you know what, Craigner? Also give me a religion check.
Okay.
This is a little bit different, though.
Yeah, 8.
8. I think even with an 8, you feel like Lumore is in the room with you in this moment. That the god that you pray to is watching over him and you.
Yeah, that'd probably help like settle Kragnar's mind at least enough for now, I would say.
Right. I think also with Umbrus coming to mind for Nigel, I don't think would this require a new medicine check? Looking at taking another look at Uncle Ben, a little bit more inquisitive of a look as we're waiting. Does it seem like he could be under the effects of some type of poison?
Not poison.
Okay.
I'll just give you that. You don't even need to do a check. I think your understanding of poisons is strong enough to know that. It's not poison. There's no drug you know of that would do this. And then I think as the ambulance arrives, the gurney is being brought upstairs. Nigel, you finally notice it. There is this weird gold and blue shimmer like on his fur, because he's a Harengon. As the medic kind of picks him up and he goes, "Oh God, okay." So this is like a tiefling, male tiefling, and he sets it down next to him and he just, so what, is he just asleep right now? What's going on?
He's all right. So he seems to be under the effect of some type of magical sleep.
Hey Dan, can I get you to speak up just a little bit? It's real hard
Yeah,
to hear
no,
you.
no problem. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I think he's under the effect of some type of magical sleep effect. Notice the shimmer about the fur, and I think you blokes got to take care of him, right quick and in a hurry, like bosh, because he's, I don't know if he's slipping away or not, but we need to get him sorted.
Yeah, we'll take him to Aviamore. We've started running into cases like this recently in the gutterway. I don't know if it's some weird side effect with some drugs or like secondhand smoke idea, but there are these people that they basically are asleep and they can't be awoken. Some people have started calling it the eternal slumber. But yeah, we'll take him to Aviamore. They're working on some research there. He'll be in good care, but I don't know when. I don't know
Can you?
when he'd wake up.
Yeah. So have you? And then he does kind of whisper this in a way where Kragnar does not necessarily have to hear, but he probably does kind of. So he kind of leans into this Tieflin's ear and says, Have you lost any of your patients suffering from the eternal slumber yet, or are they all being well enough taken care of for now?"
Those that don't get treatment, their bodies just decay. But if we get them on an IV drip and we can get some and we can keep them alive indefinitely. But like, we got a couple of them that they had been under the effects for a lot longer than we know, and when we found them, they pretty much were a corpse. This looks recent, which is good, so we should be able to take care of him. But anybody who's been in the care has not faded.
Ace.
And
I'm gonna let you get right back to your work,
specifically,
mate.
he does say faded, not died. Faded.
Faded. Got it. All right, mate. I'm gonna let you get right back to your work. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need you to make your records available, your medical records available to the force later, so we can comb through 'em. This is something we might need to look into in greater detail.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you guys are with Precinct 9. You guys are precinct 9. Yeah. I believe one of your old detectives is already there. Rook.
Aye.
Yeah, they've been treating them there. But yeah, and they kind of scoop Ben and set him there. And they start wheeling and getting him down the stairs and stuff like that. As they're talking, they're like, yeah, no, we'll 100% we'll get that taken care of. Not a problem at all. Just we will let you know if anything changes. And kind of looks at Kragnar and just is like, we'll let you know. As they wheel Uncle Ben onto an ambulance and take him to the Aviamore research facility. With the sirens and the lights kind of flashing and pulling away, we then pan over to Lavinia and Rowan as you all are making your way up to the front entrance of the Valethrin estate.
At this point, she's definitely taken some of the strands of her hair and just constantly twirling it around in her fingers as she walks up the drive.
I think Ron notices that. And it's like, Livy, breathe.
Okay, another thing I didn't get to tell you. Jasper, the one in our custody, happens to be my grandfather's brother. I found that out the other day when I was interrogating him. Grandfather confirmed it. So I get to tell him that what happened to Jasper.
Okay. Okay.
They don't get along. I'm not expecting tears or anything like that. I honestly don't know what I'm expecting.
Whatever you're expecting, whatever he does or says, we'll figure it out when we're there.
Right. I know you don't care for my family. Just try to stay calm. Don't do anything brash, I'm not sure if Lawrence home either, so.
I really hope he isn't. Oh, listen, Libs, I'll be on my best behavior.
I just don't want to give them any reason to. Never mind. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You enter into the grandiose estate that is the Valethrin estate. Where are you headed?
She will open the door into the foyer and probably just beeline it straight for Caldris's study, because that's where he spends almost all of his time.
Yep. Roll a d20.
Okay.
This is just a flat d20.
An 8.
Okay. You are able to just go straight to Caldris's. As you get there, the door is closed currently, but you do hear it does sound like currently Caldris and Celeric, your grandfather and father, are chatting. It doesn't sound serious, but they are both in the room.
We will knock on the door and wait for an answer.
Yeah, I think after a moment, the door opens as Celeric looks at you and he just, Lavinia, you're here. Is everything okay?
As fine as it can be, Father. We got the afternoon off.
Why did you get the afternoon off?
The precinct was attacked. We're fine. It's okay. We already went to the hospital. Everything's fine.
Awesome. Well, if you will excuse me for just a moment, it sounds like there's some news I need to catch up on. I just got back in early this morning, so any kind of steps out of the way around you. As he comes around the corner, Rowan, you see Celric, Lavinia's father, kind of a elven man, silver hair. As he looks at you and he just, Celric, pleasure to meet you, and holds a hand out.
Rowan will shake his hand and nod at the same time. Rowan, pleasure's mine, sir.
Excellent. If you'll excuse me, and he'll move past and head off to start figuring out what the fuck just happened. As you enter the room and you see Caldrus sitting in his throne. I mean, chair behind his desk, working away on things. As he just, Lavinia, please come in.
Livy will kind of motion for Rowan to follow her in. She needs him there.
Mm-hmm. Rowan is literally a half step behind Livy, and is kind of just acting as like a bodyguard a little bit, like in her shadow, but like a little bit like a step off to the right. Just always eyes on her, but also an eye on him.
Yeah, very much so. Eyebrow raised when you enter, and he just, if you wouldn't mind shutting the door.
Close it behind me.
Thank you.
She will take a seat in the seat she always sits in front of on his desk. Grandfather, it's good to see you again, even though it's only been a couple days.
It's always a pleasure, my dear Lavinia. What can I help you with today?
Do you remember that talk we had the other day about Jasper?
Yes, I remember it.
And how he's in our custody.
Yes.
Well, the precinct was attacked today by shades. Everyone's fine for the most part. Jasper, it seemed like he was targeted, and he was severely injured, but he is alive.
Interesting. How was he injured?
Thought he had his arms cut off and he was blinded.
Roll an insight check.
Can I too roll an insight check?
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes,
Inspiration.
You may. Go for it.
Give me something better. Okay, no, it's a 14.
Hold up, my D&D Beyond is frozen for some bizarre reason. It hates me.
Well, once you get to it, I will share. It's a very high DC, but
I don't get it to 16.
Yeah. Hard to read. He is very emotionless upon hearing this, and he just, well, sounds like he is going to need some medical care. Hopefully he will be appropriately taken care of.
Yes, I'll see to it, of course. I know you said you haven't spoken to him, but I just thought you should know from me and not from the papers.
Thank you, my dear Lavinia. I appreciate that. I do not believe that we have met. Caldrus Valathron, as he holds his hand out to Rowan.
I think Rowan's jaw kind of sets a little bit as it like locks. And I think Livy notices it and he actively has to like unclench. He'll go and shake his hand and just go, Rowan, pleasure.
A pleasure to meet you, my dear Rowan.
Rowan works with me, but he's also mine and Adelaide's best friend. And I'm sure you've heard me speak of him.
Of course.
We just
I
never
just
had
had
the pleasure of being over.
Exactly. Now I can put a face to the lovely name.
Hmm.
Is there anything else you wish to discuss with me? I'm glad that you are safe.
There's one more thing, actually.
Kind of sets its
That
pen down now. Just sets it
uh,
next to the pages and kind of crosses his fingers.
she'll kind of glance at Rowan because I don't remember. Above table, I don't remember if Rowan was told this. And she'll say, I have recently found out that there have been time mages going missing. And I was wondering if you knew about that.
Time mages going missing. I think there's a moment where he actually does look deeply concerned hearing this. No, I mean, I have not heard of that. Do you need? I mean, do you need an extra guard on you if that's the case? I
No,
mean,
I don't believe so. No one outside my close circle, of course, knows. I should be fine. I was just wondering because I remember you warning me to
yes,
conceal it. So
yes. Time mages are sometimes people have, and he kind of like takes a moment to like reset himself. And then he just goes, a long time ago, people learned that blood that has been affected by time magic is potent enough to potentially go backwards or forwards in time.
oh,
In a sense of time travel without people knowing that it's time travel, it's quite odd. But the issue is that it requires a lot of blood that has been affected by time magic. Now, the difference there is your blood is time magic, which means it is a lot more potent of a resource. So, my dear Lavinia, I do ask that you are careful going forward.
I will be, Grandfather.
Good. As I've said, if you need any extra support, please ask. I have some extra guards I can always call upon to help out.
I'll keep that in mind, but I think right now it's unnecessary. We have a curfew in place and everything like that right now, so.
Of course, my dear. Well, I have some important business to get back to, but was there anything else?
She stands. No, I don't believe there was.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure to see you again. And if you're going to take any bottles of wine, I've already had Anna set out a couple just in case for you.
She will kind of laugh. That would be great, Grandfather. Thank you.
Yes. And you see him pick up the pen and readjust the papers and start going back to work as you head out.
She will see herself out, grabbing Rowan by the arm to drag him out.
Yeah.
Follows.
As
Indeed,
you guys
follows.
are dragged out, you know that the kitchen has the wine. So if you wanted to grab bottles of wine, you would have to.
She goes. She gets the wine.
Yeah. So as you like go, you see there's this human made kind of black hair, bangs, kind of longish black hair. She looks at you and she just, I got you the wine. It's right there. And there's like 3 bottles of some of the imported wines and stuff like that.
She will scoop them all up and be like, "Thank you so much.
And
This may not last tonight."
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You all have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Cheers.
As you turn to leave, you see that blue hair. As
Kind of
Lawrence-
stops mid-step.
Laurent is down the hallway, leaning against the wall, looking your direction.
Kind of stop mid-step. Lauren,
Good afternoon.
just leaning up against the wall, are we?
Oh, I saw that you had come back and had quickly run to grandfather about something. Is everything okay? Kind of raises an eyebrow looking at you.
It will be. Just some precinct stuff.
What do you mean by that? Are you okay?
We're fine. I suppose you're gonna find out anyways. We were attacked by shades, but we're fine. Everyone's fine. We weren't the only ones either. Well, we were the only ones attacked by shades, but Adelaide's precinct blew up too. She kind of stares him down to gauge his reaction.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
In fact, oh my god, my dice hate me. That's an 11.
He rolled pretty poorly. He like stiffens when you say that. Adelaide is she okay?
She's fine. I already talked to her. I sent for her. Just shake it up. She's on her way home, I believe.
Good. Kind of looks around you at Rowan, and he just, huh.
Oh, right. This is Rowan. Rowan, this is Laurent.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I will depart for the time being. Don't have too much fun, he says, gesturing at the wine bottles.
She kind of glances down. Oh, we'll try not to.
It was good to see you, Lavinia. And then looks at Rowan and just, I thought he was taller. And then he turns.
No.
He turns and goes to walk away.
There is just under his breath, taller than you, mate. And he just keeps walking like Rowan goes to his full height, which is again only 5'10", but it's like he has that like slim build, like more like not
The
scrawny,
sleeper
but
build.
like
You look at
sleeper build. But like kind of more like more dexterous than strength, but like wiry framed. As he kind of just like, there's just a little bit of a glint of feralness as he says that. If Laurent decides to like clock eyes with him.
Oh, 100%.
Little
Yeah,
bit.
he'll clock eyes with you, and then he just kind of gives like a smirk, like you're not worth the energy. As he turns and walks away.
Mhm.
As you two head on out of the house, preparing to get shit-faced as the night wanes and the night starts to fastly approach. Actually, I guess would be the more appropriate terminology. And with that, we will end tonight's session. We will see you all in a week for those that will be there for the one shot. Otherwise, we will see you all in a bit, in 2 weeks. So I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.